Hello everyone, my name is Vany. I'm from 4BC class. In this moment, I want to presentation my journal article about script writing. The title is Improvement of Storytelling Advertisement According to Screenwriting Technique. The author is Daiki Uehara, Fumiko Harada, and Hiromitsu Shimakawa from Graduation School of Information Science and Engineering Ritsumeikan University. The journal Computer Science and Intelligent System. The volume number is 26. The issue number is number 1. The publication year 2021. The pages is 33 until 42 or 10 pages. The first is abstract. The study proposed a method for enterprise to enhance their scenario for marketing. Scenarios to attain the sympathy of consumers are hard to write for enterprise unfamiliar with scenario writing. In this research, the journal focused on the story development and scan development of the screenwriting technique. This method uses logistic regression to detect expression lacking in each scan of the scenario. Repeated modification of the scenario according to the indication of the lack expression leads to scenarios to an advertising document that resonates with the readers. In this study, they verified the effectiveness of the method for specific story development. As a result, it turns out the proposed method can support the creation of scenarios whose scan development is close to the model ones. The method enables enterprise to refine a scenario into advertising documents that resonate with readers. Second, introduction. The purpose of screenwriting is to write a screenplay where the main character can gain the reader empathy. Advertisements based on scenarios gain empathy from reader posts and SNS so that they will show entrepreneurs' effort in their commercialization. Expected to gain customer empathy if entrepreneurs follow screenwriting technique to use appropriate expression. They can write screenplays where readers get empathy with the business. Empathy leads to converting readers into customers. This study focused that scenario must use characteristic words for each scan. The lack of suitable word for each scan will deprive the reader of sympathy. The development of the scan varies with the storyline. If entrepreneurs follow the technique of screenwriting, they can write a knowledge of screenwriting. This method allows even small entrepreneurs to create advertising documents that gain reader empathy. Thus, advertisement will contribute to the expansion of the business. The third is creating a document to get the reader's empathy. There are three ways to get reader empathy. First, knowing the importance of empathy in marketing. Entrepreneurs can create easy ads to win readers' sympathy by submitting stories of their laborious experience of stories. Using narrative advertising make it easier for consumers to feel sympathy for the character in the act. Marketing storytelling often uses scenarios that tell the story of the company's own difficult experience as advertising documents. Empathy for narrative advertising increases consumers' interest in the product and motivate them to buy it. Second, entrepreneurs must have good documentation knowledge. Entrepreneurs who are familiar with scriptwriting will find it easy to find specific narrative structures for a storyline. Coherent sentences make it easy for readers to understand the content. Such sentences get empathy from the readers because the reader can understand the content of the user's document. Third, knowing scenario writing technique. Let entrepreneurs write narrative scenarios for storytelling, marketing to gain reader empathy from their own actual experience. Cinder has systematically arranged many famous Hollywood films to encapsulate their screenplay method into a book. This paper refers to the summary as scenario writing. The purpose of the screenplay technique is to present the secret of writing a story that researches the reader's empathy for the main character. Screenwriting techniques help entrepreneurs to write screenplays from their real experience to gain reader empathy. Fourth, improvement of enterprise scenario. There are several ways to improve enterprise scenario. First, when a beginner tries to write a script, usually beginners imitate the script as an expert in an expert way. Beginners will gradually improve their scripts, increasing their resemblance to expert script. There are the following two methods required in the writing the script. That the first objective is to eliminate the similarities between beginner scripts and expert scripts. The second, make it clear which part of the initial script are not similar to the expert script. In each film, a scenario is represented for each film scene. The entrepreneur's scenario, according to the scenario writing technique, should use an expression similar to this prose scenario. It makes the entrepreneur's scenario more empathic to the reader. Based on the similarities between the scenario written by entrepreneurs to the prose scenarios, it is possible to improve the scenarios by providing entrepreneurs with specific examples of prose scenarios to improve their scenarios. Second, the example scenario has 15 scans. Each scan has its own content to describe. Entrepreneurs create scenarios according to the content. By using the right scan word, entrepreneurs can create scenarios that will gain the reader's empathy. There are several words used depending on the context. The proposed method considers words with similar meanings to the scan word as appropriate expression. The word is defined as a synonym of the word scan. This method evaluates scenario writing by entrepreneurs with the degree of similarity with prose scenario. Third, finding lack of expression in every scan. Entrepreneurs aiming to create scanners similar to professional scanner need indication that tell which part look modified. The proposed method shall lack expression depending on the number of synonyms for the scan word in the target scenario. Fifth, experiment. A. Purpose of experiment. In the study, scan words were used to divide the story into 4 scans. Since scans would depend on the storyline, it will take a lot of time and effort to check the effectiveness of this method for all storylines. To confirm the effectiveness of this method, it is necessary to create a model for classifying scans for a particular storyline of screenwriting. In this experiment, the monster in the house storyline was used to create the model. The screenplay monster in the house has 5 screenplays written by professional writers. The 5 screenplays are stories from 5 films: Alien, A Dangerous Affair, Scream, Saw, and The Rings. The logistic regression model was created by counting the number of synonyms of skin words in each of the 5 scenarios, using the number of skin words as the explanatory variable and scan as the objective variable. The logistic regression model created classifies for monster and in the house scans. Analyzing the suitability of scan word, it is necessary to check the scan word coefficient for each scan in the logistic regression model. B. Word extraction for specific storylines. Logistic regression model was used to classify the scans in the target scenario. The synonym of the word scan is used as an explanatory variable in the logistic regression model. By regarding the 5 prose screenplays for each storyline, it is possible to identify the common expressions in each scan as scan word. C. Word factor. The delay in the response of the method to the user's input should be as small as possible. To reduce the delay in the response from the method, the processing in the method should be faster. D. Scan word selection for each scan. In this study, scan words are selected subjectively. Their effectiveness is confirmed with a logistic regression model. In the five scenarios of the master in the house, the common expression and word appear in each scan. The story of the master in the house is about the main character's survival from a master that appears in a closed space. The first scan, the master in the house introduced the character and gave information about the place and time. The scan words in the first scan are the words related to place, the organization, and time. In the second scan, the protagonist faces a monster. Not accidentally, the main character have made a blunder that caused them to face the monster. The conclusion. In this study, a logistic regression model was created to classify the scans of the target scenario. The appropriateness of the scan word was tested by creating a concrete model with monster in the house. Based on the coefficient of the scan word in each scan, the selection of appropriate scan word was important for classifying the scans. In the target scenario, scan words should be used to describe the characteristic of each scan, since the content to be written in scan in different in each story development. The scan words are considered to be different depending on the story development. Therefore, an enterprise should correctly select the storyline that corresponds to the experience. By selecting a storyline that corresponds to the experience, to using appropriate scan word, the enterprise can create a scenario that will gain reader empathy. By testing the appropriate of the scan word in Monster in the House, the scan word can be extended to other storylines. However, it is necessary to verify that it is possible to create models with the scenario scan words for a storyline. Okay, I think that's all about my journal article. Thank you from all attention.